Alright, so the first things we have to talk about when making chili are chilies. I'm using whole dried chilies, which are going to impart a whole lot more and a wider diversity of flavors. Here I've got some pasilla chilies, which are earthy and chocolatey, some arbol chilies, which are pretty much just hot, some chipotle chilies, which are just smoked jalapenos, so they're hot and they have a nice smoky, earthy flavor. They smell good too, so make sure you give them a nice sniff. Then I've got some guajillo chilies. These are a medium heat red chili. They're a little fruity, a little smoky. They're going to bring some of the brighter flavors to our chili paste. And then the all-important ancho chili, which is just a dried poblano chili, so it is positively packed with smoky, fruity, raisin-like flavor. You can mix and match as you see fit, but ideally you want a good mixture of heat, flavor, fruitiness, and smokiness. Whatever chilies you use, we are removing their stems, seeds, and tearing them into small pieces.
Okay,
Then to
so you
amp up
just
their flavor,
remove
we're going
the
to
seed
dry
right
roast
there.
them in a pan, which
And
basically
after
just means
removing
put
the
them in a
seed,
large stainless steel skillet, no oil, and toss them around over medium-high heat for 3 to 5
just
minutes
dry
until they are
heating.
fragrant but not smoking. Then we're going to lower the heat and rehydrate the chilies by covering them with water,
Then
just
you
enough to
add a
comfortably
little
cover the
water.
chilies, which we're then going to bring to a simmer and cover, killing the heat and letting steep for 10 minutes. At which point we're going to dump everything, chilies and their soaking liquid, into a high-powered blender, where we're going to blend them on high speed for about a minute until they're nice and smooth,
Alright.
rewarding us with a thick, flavorful, fragrant chili paste, which is just going to run circles around any powders you could have gotten out of a bottle. It's a great all-purpose chili paste that could be used in myriad recipes, including both of the ones that we're making today.
That would be
The
super
most
hot.
meatiest and the least meatiest chilies in the
He's
world.
tasting
Let's
it.
start with the meatiest. Chili con carne,
Alright,
a
so
chili
let's
that
see what we
requires some carne.
got with our
Ideally a whole chuck roast
corn.
that we're going to break down, trim off any silver skin or excess fat, and cut into about half-inch bite-sized cubes. Now we're going to be searing some of these
I
cubes
noticed
for
the fat already has been removed before you brought it here to the kitchen. The tongue twister right there. Alright, so this video was actually requested by someone, so if you want to also make a request on my channel, or if you think I'm missing any kind of food recipe on my channel, so just go into the comment section and please drop a request and tell me which country you're watching from and your kind of food you want us to bring on this channel also. So I promise I'm going to get back to you in 24 hours if possible. Alright, so without wasting much of your time, this video might be divided into 2 parts, so if you want to get the other part of it, you can just check out the date of this video and then go to my playlist, or just go to my video section and then just you can locate this video at the top or the bottom on the day I posted this video. Alright, let's get
flavor,
to it.
which means that we're going to want them nice and dry. Enter today's sponsor, Bounty Paper Towels. First, we're going to lay the meat out on a single layer and generously salt it with kosher salt. Let it sit at room temperature for about 10 minutes, and then use paper towels to blot them as dry as you can. Too much moisture on the meat equals steam equals not browning, and not browning is the opposite of what we don't not want. So before it gets too confusing, let's head on over to the stovetop, where we are heating some vegetable oil over medium-high heat until it's just starting to give off wisps of
So
smoke,
that's
and then we're browning about
medium-high
half
heat
of our
to
meat on each side. We do not need to
slightly
brown all the meat. I repeat, we do not need to brown all the meat. Only browning half is going to introduce plenty of flavor into our chili, primarily in the form of fond. You know, all that beautiful brown stuff on the bottom of the pot. Back over on the worktop, we are sanitizing everything with undiluted white vinegar, followed by hydrogen peroxide, which should keep a wooden cutting board nice and clean for incoming onions, which we're just going to roughly chop before introducing to all that fond and flavor and fat in the bottom of the pot. Sweating those out over medium heat until they're soft and golden, and then we're going to crush in a whole lot of garlic. Talking like 6 cloves that we're going to saute with the onions until fragrant, about 1 minute. And then comes the time to deglaze, in this case with chicken stock, preferably homemade chicken stock, but sometimes you don't have any handy and the box stuff works fine. 4 cups worth. Make sure that you scrape up all the good stuff on the bottom of the pot, and then it's time to add our meat, seared and unseared alike. Last but not least, our precious
so
chili
you can
paste.
then
Add
add
about a cup and a half's worth. It's going to
the other
depend
part of the
entirely
meat
on how
and
many
then
chilies and what
your
kinds of chilies you use in your paste.
chilies.
Bring this guy up to a
This
simmer, and
some
then it's time
kind
to
of
add some
stew is
spices.
this?
A nice shake of cinnamon, a shake
I'm
of
making
allspice,
stew
a
in
shake
this
of
video.
ground coriander seed, a generous shake of oregano, a very generous shake, and 2 to 3 tablespoons tomato paste, totally optional. Then we just gotta partially cover and let this guy simmer until the beef is tender and the stew has thickened, anywhere from 1.5 to 3 hours. Now you might notice that as far as recipes go, this one is rather lax, and that's because I think the secret recipe for the best chili is no recipe at all. Just keep tasting and tweaking and seeing how the flavors change over time. Feel the chili, let the chili flow through you, and not in that way. Once the beef is tender, in the case of chili con carne, it is time to thicken. For this task, we use 2 to 3 tablespoons of masa harina, and
Wow.
for a little
The
acidity to
lime.
cut through all the richness, the juice of 2 limes. Give it a stir, let it cook for 5 more minutes to finish the thickening process, and that's it. Texas style chili con carne, the
Wow.
meatiest chili in the world. Now, I know I said to not follow a recipe and to just eyeball it, but I will post a recipe on the Basics with Babish website with more precise measurements. I just hope this
Wow.
is something you experiment with and try to make it your own as you tweak it and see what differences your tweaks make in the final product. And look at this, I am just making a mess. Oh no, what to do? Do I just leave the counter like this, like a slob? No, I call on my best friend, Bounty paper towels. Perfect for cleaning up spills and the rims of bowls for a little bit nicer presentation. Also improving that presentation is a little bit of freshly grated pepper jack cheese and a few lime wedges. But all the usual chili suspects are fair game. Cornbread, sour cream, tortilla chips, avocado. I've even heard of people putting olives on their chili. And as crazy as that sounds, that's the great thing about
Ah,
chili. It
hot.
doesn't belong to any one person or region or need to conform to any one given recipe or technique. To wit, it is now time to head to the opposite end of the chili spectrum. The least meatiest chili in the world, vegetarian chili. But this
That's
is no
vegetarian
tofu crumble
chili.
knockoff. No, no. This is a chili that is
What?
loudly and proudly all about
Alright,
the
try here.
vegetables. As such, we want to layer it with lots and lots of different vegetable flavors. Starting first with a vegetable
Alright,
stock.
so
we're gonna
this is where I maybe start the video or pause the video, whatever. Alright, so the first part of the video was about carnivorous chili, and then the second part is about vegetarian chili. So if you want to know more about the carnivorous chili, you can just